The other day, I was on Threads and I saw a creator share that he was really struggling to feed his kids. And this creator had over 100,000 subscribers, a really great social media platform. And I couldn't help but think if this creator had a membership, things would be so different for him. But so many creators are caught up in the beauty of sponsorships and sponsored posts, and depending on the social media platform of their choice to pay them, that they are not even aware of the power of a membership. But having a membership is not only for huge creators who have millions of subscribers, they're also for smaller creators as well. This video is sponsored by Uscreen because I'm going to show you how I've built my membership and how it adds to my creative income without me having to wait for a sponsorship or a brand deal to happen every single month because of that recurring income. And you're probably thinking, Zaylee, tell me more about this recurring revenue. So according to Google, because I did my Googles, recurring revenue is a business model where a company generates consistent, predictable income by charging customers on a regular basis for a product or service, often through subscriptions and memberships. This results in a continuous stream of revenue rather than one-off sales. Essentially, it's income that a company can expect to receive repeatedly over time from customers who are paying for ongoing access to a product or service. So if you are a creator and you're tired of just selling t-shirts or merch or doing sponsorships that are never secure and you just never know what can happen, having a recurring revenue source is one of the things that can change the game for you. It just gives you that comfort of knowing I'm covered regardless of what other things I bring in that are probably the cherry on top of the cake for me. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly how I built my membership in this video, and I'm also going to show you how you can do it in just 6 weeks without all of the overwhelm and having some of the answers that I wish I had when I first started building my own membership. We honestly all know how things are going for creators lately, and so this is really important that you look at this video. This is not my first membership rodeo either. I've actually helped so many others create memberships because of my love for curriculum design. So I'm also going to put all of that knowledge into this video so that you walk away understanding the core things that you need to think about when it comes to building your membership. So if you're ready for all the tea, let's get into it. At the end of 2023, I realized that I was so burnt out from coaching, consulting, sponsorships, courses, one-off sales, all the things. And I realized that I was only passionate about 2 things specifically. The first thing that I was really passionate about was my membership. And the second thing that I was super passionate about was creating and my creativity and content and selling. I love doing that. And so I decided I'm going to double down on my membership, but I need to move it to a whole new platform so that I have everything that I need for myself and for my members. And so we relaunched the Brave on Video Academy on a video-focused platform where I can, as a coach and creative, pour into the people that wanted to understand this same path. Content creation for business owners specifically, especially people who were wary or nervous about being on camera. Those people are my jam. And so we sat down and really focused on the customer or consumer. So being that we knew exactly who the customer or consumer was, we sat down and figured out how can we create an amazing experience inside of Uscreen for that person. Now, the coolest thing about Uscreen is that you're going to have someone working with you on this project. So you're never going to feel like you are alone. When I had questions, they had answers, and that made me feel really comfortable through the process. Also, I was able to have my assistant, Sarah, join the calls. And that was really helpful too, because there were times where I had things to work on and where she was able to help me work on things as well. Some things during the process are going to start happening simultaneously. So if you have help and you're not doing all of your designs and things like that for yourself, for example, I hired someone to start the process. I did end up finishing some of the design process myself, but I was able to give that person the vision and they were able to work on it. And then I was able to take that over and look at how we could integrate that into the platform. So if you have to get a little extra help to get things done, obviously it will accelerate the process. But having someone knowledgeable from their team to go along with you is really powerful too. The next thing that we wanted to make sure that we did was to create a solid member journey. This part we did inside of Notion, which was so helpful. Let me take you on the back end of our Notion so you can see what that looks like. So one of the first things we did was we got down and dirty and we worked out what a year could look like inside of our platform. We worked it out in two ways. For us as a team, what marketing and messaging look like, and we also thought about the consumer. What are they getting when they join our membership? That is one of the first things that you need to sit down and do. You need to know who you're serving and you need to be very clear on the outcome. What are you giving, sharing, and pouring into your members inside of your membership? If you don't do this, one, it's harder to sell your membership because you aren't even sure of the value of it or what people are getting out of joining your membership. And the second thing is you just won't know what to teach or share, and that will become overwhelming. So make sure you sit down and map those things out, and you can change them and shift them as you go. What this did for us is it helped us to be able to articulate what we do and to attract a really specific customer that we know would have success once they joined. Okay, so now that we knew exactly what we were going to put into the membership, because we had that whole customer journey figured out, what they're going to learn, what we're going to put on the sales page and all of that jazz, the outcomes were solid. We were excited. Our next step was to create content so that it is aligned with what we said we were going to give. Right? And so I started getting all of that together. Now, one thing I made sure to do was take content that was really still valuable from my courses and programs prior and put them into the membership. So we had a place to start from that would still be very valuable to the people that were joining and the people that were already in there. So after we sifted through all of our content and we started uploading that content into the membership, I started focusing on a few new pieces of content I wanted to put in there, but I also gave myself creative room so that I could go along and create while I was building the membership. The other thing that I love about Uscreen is that you can go live within the platform. And so that also adds an element of content that I didn't have before. So instead of everything being all prepared solidly, I could also open up room for community and live streams and learning together along with my members, which they absolutely love and is one of the biggest things in our membership. They love those experiences. So we really focused on putting content into the platform. And after we got all of that uploaded, our next step was to make sure that all of this was organized in the most efficient way ever, especially for the end user. So we had to start learning the Uscreen back end. And this was really good to learn because we were able to learn how to use descriptions really well. We're able to learn how to categorize our content so that members could find it easily, how to attach authors to the content. I also run this membership with my husband, so there are lessons that he does and ones that I do. Also, one thing that I really love about Uscreen and hosting our membership here is the searchability of this platform. So if you can think about words that people might search to find content, this was really helpful to us. So this video is about live streaming. And so I'm able to think about words that people will look for when it comes to live streaming, like live videos, live stream, live streaming. And so it just makes things simple when people are searching, especially because we have a lot of videos in our catalog so far. So it just makes the process easy for the user. Now, another thing I love is the fact that you can attach resources really easily. And so you can attach resources to whatever content or lessons that you add into the platform. So I spoke about being able to go live in platform, which is one thing that I really love about Uscreen. But another thing that I absolutely love is the community aspect. So being able to have communities, you can see here, we have a really active community. We're always in there chatting and talking. And that just keeps everyone really closely knit. And if the people in our membership need anything, they know they can reach out via the community. You can also schedule content. So we're hosting a challenge next week and we have all that content already scheduled so that we don't have to overwhelm ourselves. You can see here, I have scheduled live streams. Imagine getting all of this coming either into your emails or via app. Yes, we have an application, guys. I will talk about that in a little bit when we speak about our launching and the challenge that we launched. But the other thing that I have to say that we really love here is the calendar feature. So I feel like this calendar keeps two people accountable. It keeps us accountable as the creators of our membership, but it also keeps people who are in the membership accountable because everything is already scheduled. Look at our schedule for December. I'm so excited and I'm so happy that I can show this to you guys. Now you can have another view of this and you can see it here where we have everything scheduled and ready to go. And so people can add these to their calendar as well. Isn't that just absolutely amazing? There's so much that we love about what we've built here. Okay, so after getting all of our things together, we're getting closer to launch. We're so excited. By this time, they were already working on our app, and your application in Uscreen can work for Apple and for Android, and it's reflective of whatever you build inside of the membership itself, which is so exciting. So as this is all happening, we are now deciding we're gonna do a soft launch. We're gonna invite members who have been with us over to the new platform. The reason why I did a soft launch was just to see how people were reacting to things. I gave people access to see how they were naturally moving and navigating, what questions they were asking, and that gave us so much feedback that we were able to alter things and update things before even more people came in. This was really powerful. Your members, I'm telling you, they are part of your process. Even if you don't have members just yet, invite some of your audience at a beta price, get them in there and let them help you with feedback based on the membership. It's so powerful to remember you're building an experience for them. Speaking of experience, when we finally launched, we launched with a challenge. And that was the best experience ever because we were able to do everything inside of Uscreen and people loved it. The thing that they loved the most was the community and the app and just having the lessons right there, the live streams. It was such a powerful and transformational experience for my audience. And it made me so grateful for the people that I'm able to impact and just being able to work with them on a deeper level like this. Okay guys, please excuse my studio lighting. There's a lot going on. I'm using natural light to film today because it's just so much more enjoyable. But speaking of the app, let me tell you something. There is nothing like having an application that your members can go through and scroll through. I don't even know how to describe it. Like the feeling of knowing that we do have an application, it's actually insane. So within the app, you can browse content. You can also connect with the community. You can share things in real time. I'm the type of creator that gets downloads. I just feel like when I think about something, I want to be able to share it with my members very easily. And being able to do that on the go in the app anywhere in the world, that is a game changer for me. You can also access the calendar in the app and you can also access your account. But what I love the most are the first two parts, just being able to tap into the community, talk to people easily. And what we've seen, especially even during that challenge, that is the first challenge that I hosted, and I've hosted challenges for years, where the reception was so high. Like people were engaged every day, communicating, talking, getting in there, sharing. And I've never had that before because usually I would have challenges on a Facebook group. Some people wouldn't have access because they're not on Facebook. So things like that, to me, it's so beneficial because it actually affects your bottom line, or it affects if people are going to enroll in something with you again. So having that experience for people, game changer.
As a creator myself, I know how overwhelming it is to build your own path for turning your video content into a thriving, sustainable business. Listen, brand deals, courses, merch, and affiliate programs, and so much more. The list of options is long. But if you are a creator who wants to provide more value to your audience and make more money from your videos in way less time, then you owe it to yourself to start a membership. Think about that recurring income coming in monthly. Uscreen is an all-in-one membership platform built for creators that helps turn your video content into a profitable membership with a dedicated community. You can stop wasting time and money juggling multiple platforms and taping things together, and focus on running your business. And what really sets Uscreen apart is that exact Netflix-style video catalog that I was telling you about that makes your content look professional. Built-in community features that keep your members engaged. I'm telling you, it's insane. You can even schedule things to go out. And think about having your own branded mobile and TV apps. What? And you get an expert support team to help you plan and execute your launch strategy. They are there with you every step of the way. And here's what I love even more. They provide hands-on migration support. So if you're already running a membership and you're tired of all the things that you're gluing together and you're tired of sending out links or your people asking you where things are, this is so perfect for you. I can't even. So I want you to take Justin Rhodes, creator of Homesteading Membership, Abundance Plus, who went from dumpster diving, living on food assistance, and having $20,000 to $30,000 of credit card debt, to scaling his education membership to $130,000 plus. Not a year, a month in recurring revenue, while having a positive impact on his 7,000 plus paying members. I mean, Uscreen is trusted by Justin and thousands of other creators who are earning a combined $150 million plus each per year. Running a creator business is hard, but delivering a premium experience for your community and monetizing through subscriptions has never been simpler with Uscreen. But here's what I want you to do after listening to all of this. I want you to click the link in the description to get your free copy of the 6-week membership launch guide. But let me tell you, this thing is a game changer. Let's turn that scattered content into a streamlined, profitable membership that serves your community in the way that they deserve.
The last thing that I do want to touch on is our challenge. So we did a 10-day camera confidence challenge, which was absolutely amazing. And so I built out a sales page. I promoted this on socials and sold it by going live. It's a page with all that you get inside of the challenge and testimonials and all that jazz. You don't have to do all this, but I'm just sharing to make sure that you are able to see like what it can look like. Now, from this challenge, what we ended up doing was we served like crazy, okay? And while serving, what happened was we had members of the membership that were already there mixed in with people who were excited and new to our world. And the beauty of it is after it was all done, we were able to invite them to the membership itself. So from the challenge into the membership. And that's what I wanted to share. Just having a way that you can show members what you're capable of and get them in the door and then ask them to join. So you can see here that our challenge was priced at $97 and everyone who was in that challenge said that they got so much more than they paid for. It was absolutely amazing. And currently our membership is $297 per month. So members get access to coaching, live streams, that in-depth library. There's so much that you get access to as a member inside of our membership. And so listen, you walk away fulfilled and excited and actually executing every month. So that was how we decided to price it. Of course, pricing is something that you can play with as you go along. And if you have a membership that you're looking to test, don't be afraid to test at a certain price and then increase it. That is just the price of my membership. You don't have to price yours in that way, but just wanted to share our journey with you so that you can see what behind the scenes of a membership can look like. Listen, it's almost night here with me in the studio. You guys have seen it go from morning to evening. And if you haven't gotten anything from this video today, I want you to remember that you are in charge of your own income. And that's why I want to make sure that you download the 6-week launch roadmap beneath this video, because it's going to take your membership idea from zero to launch in only 6 weeks. And the coolest thing is that you're going to be inspired by other memberships and learn from other experts. This is a game changer. I wish that I could sit down and have this conversation with that guy that I saw on Threads to let him know there is another way. There's another way to do all of this where you won't have to struggle to wait until a sponsor reaches out to you to pay you. It's actually in your control. Now, the other cool thing is that there are so many other creators who trust Uscreen and are making so much money on the Uscreen platform. So if you're really interested in learning more and starting your membership journey, you can get access to their 6-week membership launch guide by using the link in my description box right now. Don't wait.
Okay, friend, thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching this full video. You're the real MVP if you lasted this long. I appreciate you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.